Update 2. I opened the door and saw her boss on top of my wife. I stand there for a second and yell out surprise. Again, let me say how much I appreciate all the advice and support I've received from this community. I owe each and every one of you a debt of gratitude I will never be able to repay. I can only say thank you and try to reply to all the comments. The support/encouragement has been very helpful. Many of you have said the way I handled the confrontation so well shows strength, but right now I feel anything but. Just really going through the motions. All the advice has been outstanding and is helping me move forward. Second, the reason for this post and my original was because I was reaching out for help. Believe me, there was plenty given. The reason my first post was removed, I was told, was it because it has too much storytelling and not asking for support. I will try to keep this short, but I believe details matter. If you didn't see the original post, I've been told it has made its way to YouTube. Use title for search, I guess. So I am beginning to realize that there is no way to come back from this and am 99% sure of what my decision will be, just can't get the thought out of my head that I'll be throwing away 29 years of our lives. Even now I can't bring myself to type STBXW and still refer as my wife. WTF is wrong with me? Help. The night of D-Day she went to our son's and his wife's place. He called wondering what was wrong and why I threw mom out. Told her she needed to tell him or I would. He knows. I went to best friend's house. Daughter was supposed to dog sit and comes home to find no dog. Eventually, she shows up at BF's place and wants to know what's wrong. I tell her. The hurt on her face was worse than seeing wife in bed with boss and killed me. She leaves with dog to house and gets fiancé to come over. Saturday morning I tell BF I am going to spend a few days at cabin, can he take me home? He agrees, good idea, and I pack up, grab dog and go. Spend time there walking in the woods with dog and splitting firewood. Good workout and therapy. Stay sat, Sunday, drive home Mon. On Monday I started the phone calls. Bank, credit cards, lawyer I use if I need for company. He recommends someone, I call and see her on Thursday. Play her the recording. She's extremely confident and I hire her. Ask about letting wife/boss HR department know and she thinks we should hold off. I'm home sleeping on couch, can't bring myself to go in bedroom except for clothes. Friday son calls to tell me mom can't stay there anymore, making it hard on him and his wife. Is there any way wife can come home? I haven't spoken to wife since D-Day. I give in and say, okay. She comes back on Saturday. I go back to cabin. Cold as hell, but I manage. Monday I go straight to office, people there love my dog and he gets spoiled. Finally, go home Monday night. When I see my wife the only thing I see is what I saw when I opened the bedroom door on D-Day. Don't think I'll ever get past that. Any ideas? Nothing is said. I change and go to my office in basement and try to stay busy. Finally watch TV in basement. She comes downstairs and asks if we can about this. I tell not yet I'm not ready and please leave me alone while she's here. I fall asleep in recliner. Get up early and head to gym. Shower there and go to work. Go home late. That is my routine rest of the week. Friday my HR manager asks how I'm doing. I told her what had happened earlier and saw a therapist she suggested yesterday. She tells me I need to stop sleeping in chairs and on couch. Buy a new bed, she tells me. Great idea. I take $$ out what's left in joint ACCT, wife's half and go get new bed. Delivery is Saturday. I go to office and wait for call telling me they will be there in 30 minutes. I stop and pick up a couple of subs for delivery guys and wait down the block. They pull up and I meet them, tell them lunch is on me and give them each $25 to do me a favor. I ask them to not load up old mattress and can they come back later and pick it up. Lean it up against tree near street please. They look confused and I tell them to give me 5 minutes and come in, they'll understand. Now I thought of burning old mattress in driveway but didn't want to clean that up. I go upstairs and remove bedding. While I'm doing this something comes back to me that I have to find out about. I take a can of Blaze orange spray paint that we use for marking properties we are working on and spray, wife cheated on me in our bed, in big letters. Guys come in and wife asks what's going on. I tell her I can't sleep in that bed anymore and that she bought me a new one. She acts mad but goes back downstairs. New bed set up, guys leave, old mattress, where I asked. Some time passes and she tells me that they left old mattress in yard. They're coming back for it, I say, trying not to laugh. Still don't think she knows, but entire neighborhood does. Valentine's Day she tries to be romantic and initiate intimacy. I tell her I wouldn't F her now if she was the last woman on earth. She comes back with we don't F, we make love in an upset tone. I reply that we haven't made love since she started FING her boss. She looks shocked, did she think I'd forget? I just am at a loss for understanding. What is going on in her mind? I decide now is as good a time as any to talk and tell her to sit down in living room. I ask her what she wants to do. Are we going to try and fix this or should we divorce and move on? Don't know why I even offered this. Guess I'm stuck on throwing away 29 years. Please talk me out of this. She says she is will ing to do anything I ask to fix this and begs me to forgive her. I tell her she need to come clean to everyone in our family, starting with her parents and my mom. Dad's been gone for 3 years, including how I found out. Kids don't know this detail. They are coming over tonight. Update later how that goes. That's where I'm at now. Still numb from everything and really fighting urge to go kick her boss's butt. Still need advice. When will this get any better, or is this my new normal? Update 3 Final. I opened the door and saw her boss on top of my wife. I stand there for a second and yell out surprise. Emotions different or more prevalent? Question for other BS out there. Do you find that you might be having more emotional reactions to things that have nothing to do with WS and what's going on? This morning at the gym I heard a song, Maggie's Song, by Chris Stapleton. If you haven't heard it, look it up. It's about the life of his dog. Near the end there's a line, I never knew a better dog, I guess I never will. My first black lab has been gone for a while, have had 2 since. The one I have now was a huge help D-Day and the days after. Of course, I have thought about the first one, but always in a happy way, thinking about stupid things he would do, or his first pheasant, or playing with the kids in the snow. I still call him the best dog in the history of dogs. Today was different. It was a sad feeling and a man I miss him. I've been emotional about other things too that I never would have been before. So, any other BS having this happen to them?